Hello there. Alright, today I'm going to teach you how to make a good looking 5 Nights at Freddy's office in Blender. First, we're going to hit delete after selecting the cube, then shift A or click right here to add, and then hit plane, and then just make it as big as you like. I don't know how big you want your office to look. Just, I don't know. Do what you like. I don't know, man. And then you're going to hit tab to go into edit mode, or go right here in edit mode. And then you're going to hit 2 on your keyboard, which is going to select edge select, and then click on these lines. Make sure to not click on one of these, and then hit E, and then Z, and then it's going to be perfectly lined up with the Z axis, and this way it's going to be perfectly upright. So then here we go, and there we go. We have now a decent looking room. And now you want to go right here on loop cut, and then you'll see a yellow line, and then click, and then click G twice on your keyboard, and then drag it along. We're making the doors right now, and then here, and then here, and then double G. There we go. Here, and then this is gonna be a door. So then you're gonna hit I. Drag it down a little, and then E, and then drag it back. Make this as thick as you would like your doors to be, or alternatively, you could just use this to make a hallway for your office. But yeah, I'm not modeling an entire map, I'm just modeling one thing. But keep in mind, you could do that. And then hit delete, and then only faces. And alternatively, you could just do the one in front, and then double G here. Bam, and then 2 G presses here, I, and then shoot back, and then only faces. There we go. See, and now you have a door, and you have this. Perfect. Now we have the basics modeled. We're gonna go over to world properties. We're gonna set the color to black, and we're gonna set the strength to 0. Now, if we go over here, and I delete this light, I just disable it by hitting H, everything's black. And now if I click on here, you can see light again. Now, first of all, what you're gonna do is you're gonna go over here to material properties. You're gonna hit add new material, and then I'm gonna leave a link down in the description for you guys to download some textures. This should work for basically any texture. And there's also a nice written guide there on how to do it if you guys would want to see that. So, yeah. So, alright. So, what you want to do is you want to, first of all, go into, right-click, actually no, click add, and then search image, and then right here, drop image texture. And now that you downloaded a texture, I'm going to be using this one called Wood 06 MR. It's a really nice texture. I used it before. Alright, so then you want to drag base. You want to open up the base color, and then you want to drag this one to base color. Now, don't worry, it's not all gonna be wood, okay? Don't worry about it. Don't worry about it. We're gonna fix that soon. And also, yeah, it does look nice, but it can look even better, so trust me. Alright? Alright. Now, after the base color, what you want to do is you want to add another image texture. I know we're gonna be adding a lot of these, so get used to it, please. Thank you. Alright, so in this one we're gonna open up roughness. Now over here in roughness, we are going to add a gamma, whatever, and then we're gonna drag color to color, and then right here we're gonna drag this to. Let me just put this down. Also, the way I'm doing this is I just hold the mouse button, the middle mouse button, and then I can just drag around, and then you can scroll. Use your scroll wheel to zoom in and out. Perfect. Alright. So then we're gonna add the color to, you guessed it, roughness, because this is the roughness texture. Now, you may not see that much of an improvement right now, but trust me, it's gonna get a lot better. And now we're gonna go into height. Alright. This is gonna get a little complicated in a sec, but stick with me, alright? I'm gonna try my best to make this simple. So add another image texture. Now open it up, and now click on the height texture, and then before you connect it to anything, you're gonna add another one. another, you're gonna go right here, add, and then search, and then bump, right here, bump node, and then you're gonna drag the color to height, and then normal to normal. Now this should look a lot better. You can control how much this is by dragging the strength down or up. You can control how 3D it looks. I never really experimented with distance, but I would leave that at 1. You can mess around with this as much as you like. I like 650. That's the one I find the best. You can use it if you would like, or if you would not like to, then no need to. So, and then after we have height, we are going to set up, alternately, actually, instead of using this, what you could do, here, let me just copy this one. You could have it displace your geometry, like the plane. You could set you could add a displacement node here, displacement, and you would connect the color to height, and then displacement to displacement. Now, it will look like this. It's up to you whether you want it or not. I'm gonna leave it like this, because personally it looks a little better. See how it looks more realistic? Yeah. Alright. See, things are coming along pretty nicely, aren't they? Alright. Now back to here, and after displacement, what you're gonna do is we are going to add the normal map. Now, this is where things are gonna start to get a little confusing, because we're not gonna add the normal map right away. We're gonna add a mix RGB. So we're gonna add a mix RGB so we can have this. Also, I'm sorry for that, my recording cut out. So we're gonna unconnect the bump, and then we're gonna set normal, the bump, to color 1, and then we're gonna add another image texture, and then this time you want to open up normal. So right here we go to normal, and you don't want to connect it anywhere right now. What you want to do is you want to add a RGB curves, and then here we go. Right here where it says RGB curves, you want to click on G, and then we're good to go. What you want to do then is you want to connect color to color, and then we're gonna go over and import a normal map, and right here we're gonna set color to, you guessed it, color. Now things are gonna get a little messy soon, so and I'm trying to look as organized as possible, but it's our bad. Alright, so everything's nice. Okay, here we go. And then normal map, we're gonna connect the normal map to color 2 on the mix RGB, and then we're gonna drag color to normal, and now this way we can have both of them active. See, looks really nice. I know, because otherwise, also you can mess around with the fact, like I said. I'm pretty sure it was it was something like this before. Here we go. I'm just gonna leave it at this. Here we go. Yeah, now we can have both of them on. Otherwise, you would only be able to have one of these, but this way you can have both. This is why I actually recommend using this tutorial a little more than the text guide, because of the site, because yeah, it's it doesn't show you this. Now, alternatively, if you have a metal texture, you could add a metallic image. Just add a image texture right here. Oh crap. Wait a minute. Add an image texture, and then if you had if it was a metal texture, if you download a metal texture, you would drag color to metallic, and yeah, but I don't have a metal texture, so I'm not gonna use that. Yeah. Alright, so now you could add ambient inclusion, but I never really did that, so I also not that sure how to do it. But for now, you're done. Alright, congratulations. Be proud of yourself. Alright, man, you succeeded in life. You've made a beautiful wood hut, I believe. So, Now, I promised I would teach you how to make a Five Nights at Freddy's office. So, let's get to it. Now, copy the material you made, you have, whatever, and just make a table. Just add a cube, scale it, and then, just so you don't have to go through the process of doing this again, click New, and then paste material. Right here, you'll have a lovely wood texture waiting. You'll have it at your disposal. Do what you want with it, man. I don't know. And then here we go. We can just, I don't know, scale this up, and then Control C, Control V, copy and paste it. Oh, where the frick is this? Here it is. And then I'm not gonna make a super in detail desk, and then just add a cube. Now I know my desk doesn't look really good. That's because I'm not a desk making, I don't know, professional. But at least I know how to work materials, I guess, so it doesn't look like a piece of crap. I don't know, man. Alright, here we go. And I would recommend setting this a little higher, a little taller than what I did. There we go, and there we go. Alright, now, so, if I just find where the frick I put this light at, here we go. You can change how the light works. This is purely for rendering, but it will look a lot nicer. You could use a sunlight. God. Let me just set this at 2. There. You could use a sunlight and it's gonna look really nice. And you can change where it looks and whatnot, and the angle, the diffuse, and everything. Circular, volume, strength, even the color if you'd like. But what I would actually recommend to do is I'd make a point light, right? And God, I'll just set this like 1,000 or something. There we go. And I'd set it at like the end of the scene, or like up here. So see how it looks pretty nice. Now, let's say you don't want the entire thing to be out of wood, which is understandable. It's understandable. So what you want to do is you want to make a new one, make a new texture. Click on New, and then paste material. Now you have 2 wood ones. Now you're just gonna replace everything. All right, you're gonna replace the roughness to here. I'm gonna give an example. I'm not gonna replace literally everything. Otherwise, this video is gonna be an hour long or something. All right, here we go. So you have your wood texture, and let's just go in here, and then let's just do, for example, granite 7. All right, and we're gonna change. Here we go, roughness, and then you're gonna go over here to what base color, and then you're gonna go over here and then change the base color to this, and then you're gonna go over here to the height, and then height. You get it. All right, I'm gonna change that, and I'll be right back. All right, now that you changed everything, what you want to do is you want to go into layout. Let's go over here just so lighting doesn't apply. And then let's say you want the walls to be this granite texture I have here. All right, and then you're gonna go over here to face select, and then you want to click on this, and then shift click, and I'm pretty sure you get the point. You just click on every face that you would like to apply this texture, and yeah, man, that's really it. But there's still more. Wait, no, I don't want the floor. And if you click on wrong texture, just shift click it again, and it'll undo. All right. Yeah, there's still more because I'm gonna teach you how to make the room look a little nicer, because at the moment it doesn't look the nicest. All right, now that you have your amazing, I won't actually select before. Now you have your amazing wall selected. Click right here on the second texture you have, and hit assign. There. Now it will look stretched. This is because remember how in the beginning we extruded the walls to make them? Alternatively, instead of extruding them, you could just have it on here. If I copy this texture, you could just have it on a cube instead of extruding things. You could just use a literal, not pathetic, a lovely cube, as you can see right here. It's beautiful, beautiful, beautiful crap. I know. Here we go. You could just use this one instead. All right, all right. But yeah, so now we have this set up. It doesn't look the prettiest, but it's good. All right. A monitor, I'm pretty sure you can figure it out on your own. Just make a freaking box. Yeah, literally it. If you want to make like a shiny, you know how usually most FNAF fan games have a monitor and then they have like it's not a switch but like a circle that's green or red. See, you'll know what I'm talking about soon. Alright, so you want to change, if you want to make that, you could just change this to emission. And there we go. See the shiny green thingy, green orb, showing that it's on or something. And now if we were to go into shading mode, and then disable set light, see it's shining. There we go. Now, there's no monitor here, so I'm not gonna do it, but you get the point. Alright, now, congratulations, you've made an office. So wait, now to render, beautiful. What you gotta do is you gotta go over here, turn around your camera, and align it. That's really it, man. Just gotta align it perfectly to the way you want it to look, and then go grab it. Oh yeah, you can also, please don't grab the yellow part right here. It's this one, and don't make it like this small. That was not on purpose. And then you can go right here, and you can always adjust the camera from here. Because let's say I don't like how this looks, and I want to rotate it. Hit R, and then right here, and then you can you can click G twice, and you'll be able to move the camera. So let's say I want to hit G, and then I want to move it along the Y-axis. I can move that, and then double hit G, and then move it along the X-axis, because I want to see the table. So I can always do that too. Now, alternatively, you don't really need to use the camera. What you could just do is like put the camera freaking miles away from you, or not that far, but still put it, I don't know, really far away or something. I don't know, it doesn't need to be that far away. I don't know why I did that. Either ways, doesn't matter. Just put the camera somewhere and select the way you would like to see the office. Now this is how your game's gonna look, so please be careful. You can't really change this later, so I'm gonna do somewhat of a render. But you may be wondering, where the freaking heck is the roof? So we can just go over here, select the edges, or Alt. Well, what I did is I clicked on one and then I hit Alt and clicked on them. And oh crap, my bad. And you can select all of them by hitting alt clicking, but that's not what I meant to do actually. What I want to do is go right here and then hit E, and then E, and then Y, and then I can just extrude the vertices up there, and now we have this amazing masterpiece. Actually, it turns out I am gonna do a little monitor. It's not gonna be the best, but just, you know what, just to pad it over some runtime. I'm just kidding. Just to make this more complete, a more complete tutorial. Here we go, there. And it's really not gonna be the best. I'm not even gonna bother using a metal texture since, I don't know. It just use the same one right there. See, it's, no one will ever know. I'm just kidding. People will find out eventually, but yeah, don't tell it. I'm just kidding. I don't know what I'm saying, man. Alright, there we go. Just add this here, and then you can make a small little screen. You can just add another, actually no, definitely not add a cube. Definitely add a plane, and then rotate it. Hit Control to rotate something so it looks nicer. Right here, see, bam. And then just here. I made a tutorial a long time ago, and back then I could never align the freaking monitor and the thingy. It would always be so far away. It was never funny, man. You can just change this to glossy BSDF, and just make this black, and then just roughness, you choose it, man, and do whatever you want. And then we can just have this here. I kind of forgot to turn on the light. Alright, oh yeah, also, like I said, you can do the little thingy, add a UV sphere, shade smooth, right click, shade smooth, then new, and then change this to emission. Make this whatever color you want. Change the strength until it's a brighter version of itself, like this. Scale it down to however small or big you want. Scale it to how you would like it to look. And with that, we are almost done. Congratulations on making your office. But here we go. There. And I'm just gonna make it a little smaller. There we go. I did not mean to go into edit mode. Here, just position it where you like it to be. And there we have a small little monitor, and just enable the light. Where is the light? Oh crap, here we go. We just set it right there, or in a better spot here. Just mess around with how you want the scene to look. You can also add more than one light. It doesn't need to be just one. All right, you can add more than one. For example, you can add one right in front of the monitor, so it's shiny. I don't know what I can really do. I can turn off shadows for this one, so it'll look like I don't know, man. I don't know what I'm doing. I'm just kidding. I do know what I'm doing, but you can, for example, mess up lighting a little, just so it looks nicer, I guess. Just make sure you're always, when you're adding a light, make sure there is a purpose to that light. It can't just be because I want to have a million lights. Alright, that's not a good reason. I'm sorry. But yeah, always add more lights if you need something to be lit up. If that thing doesn't need to be lit up, then don't add more lights. It's just a waste of time, I guess. There we go. This looks nice. I like how it looks. I'm gonna go right here. And now, last tutorial that I made on this, I said put everything away, turn this off, make sure you hide. No, just, you see this icon right here? Click. Genius, I know. And then you go right here on view, viewport, render image, and click on image and save as. And with that, you are done. And I have made a tutorial on this in the past. Feel free to acquire more knowledge or anything. I don't know, man. Please consider subscribing. Please give it a like. This video it took me quite a while to make it. Alright, and with that, this video is over. Peace out.